These days, football management isn't necessarily all about the results that your team gets on the pitch. Applicants for the Warwick Business School Certificate of Applied Management for Football Professionals shows that it's useful to have a good knowledge of how the business of a football club is run and structured, and also to help you through the highs and lows of being a football manager.
An early pre-season photo call with Sue Bridgewater taking centre stage. Half the group are about to graduate from the business school, the other half are taking their first tentative steps on the Applied Management Certificate course. All are footballers, coaches or managers about to learn from the expert and her team of tutors in a game notoriously slow to accept change.
What's interesting is I've actually found that they are very keen to take on new ideas. Now maybe that's the people we're getting through, the managers, the new breed of younger managers who would do anything to give themselves that extra inch. But they're very keen on ideas, and some of the people who've come through are, even the likes of Mark Hughes coming back saying, have you got any more courses I can do? Are very enthusiastic and committed to what they do.
The idea for the course came from the LMA, the League Managers Association, and it's now backed by the FA and the Players' Union, the PFA. The course often oversubscribed despite the uncertain nature of football management.
It's worth pointing out to managers that it is an insecure job and questioning, do you just wish to stay in football? Do you really want to be a manager? Because obviously there are a number of roles you could have within football. You could be an academy director, a youth team coach, a coach, without being the manager. But a number of them do, despite seeing all of that and knowing that the likelihood is that you will be dismissed at some point if you are a football manager, wish to have that role. It's what motivates them. There's a lot of the aspects of football which are now about football as a business, and I think that was part of the reason for looking at the management topics, because the top lines, strategy, marketing, IT, could be any course in any industry. What you do within that, I mean, football is quite specific, so you might be doing more media because of the high profile nature of football, football finances, public speaking, stress management. Some of these things wouldn't be in a standard management course but are vital to understanding football management.
Do you do any of those yourself?
Ex-players like John Faulkner, now a motivational speaker and sports psychologist, includes role play, all aimed at equipping players to succeed and survive.
I'm still in touch with a lot of the managers who ring me up and talk about what's happening and ask for advice on various things. They tend to tell me that the other day I was doing this and I remembered that we'd done this in finance, or I thought back to my media training. I know that it is having an impact. In fact, sometimes they ring up just to tell me, I think I'm 20 or 30% different as a manager now, or guess what, the other day this happened and I remembered something we'd done on the course, it helped me so much in that situation. So I know they are using it, and that's applied management. That's what we wanted to achieve.
It's slightly different, isn't it? You go on all the courses and get all your coaching qualifications, but this is really the other side of football, which sometimes does let you down because you don't get the grip of it. And this is probably one of the first courses that gives you a chance to understand the other side.
I didn't go to Leicester to become the manager. I went obviously to coach and assist Craig. So see if you like the job through circumstances evolved and I got it, and as I say, there is no preparation for it. Whatever you say, there is no complete preparation, but what I do think about this course is it certainly gives you a foundation. It points you in the right direction, and it gives you a base.
As an assistant, you don't wake up at middle at night thinking about, oh, I'm going to have to tell this player he's dropped tomorrow, or I'm going to have to sign this player or take the flak for this. So, but it's a challenge, and that's what I've gave myself up for, as in, finished my career, did the reserve team manager and then first team coach and assistant manager. So it's been a steady progression, and coming on this course has helped me enormously. Open my eyes to a few different things, balance sheets and where the clubs are run and things like that. But going to Bradford, I'm not going to look too deeply into that. I'll just hopefully get on with the players.
The managers have to go through, and that they're a credit to themselves. I mean, it is a full-on job. But not only that, we have to remember that the managers have a private family life as well, and I think the biggest thing what I've come out of it is your time management is so crucial.
I wanted to get my badges done, I wanted to get courses like this done, so that when I do decide to take the plunge into management, I've got all the credentials under my belt. I'm a bit scared now.
They're marked out by being very competitive, very focused on what they're doing and keen. handing in assignments early, ahead of time, and things like that, which is fairly unusual. But the passion for the game is what stands out. I think a lot of people might enjoy what they do. Not many of them just can't stay away from the game in the way that the people in football wish to remain involved in the game.